It sounds like it's amazingly hard, and I can just imagine some business executives out there going, "Oh no, there's no way we could combine all that. Just doing each one of those
Yeah,
in isolation is hard enough. Now
yeah,
we're supposed to integrate that? Like, oh no, is that even
right.
possible?"
I think two things are happening there, right? I think the first thing that's happening is if you get the right thought leader, they have to come up with this vision first, right? So many companies are still in the islands. But if you decide that you want to be brave and move forward with this, one of the things you're starting to see happen is that the vendors are actually creating platforms. So what was discrete technology, we're seeing a lot of merger and acquisition all up and down the stack. You know, you've had networking companies like Cisco buying big data companies like ParStream. You've had Amazon announce IoT platforms and made some of their own acquisitions.
Mhm.
You've had consolidation in the mobile space in terms of development platforms and basically creating things that do backend as a service, that do mobile app development tools. So they're just creating a platform within their zone, and some of those platforms are starting to work with each other.
Well, does that mean that if you're advising a business or an enterprise about how to combine these things, that you would recommend to them that they buy a pre-configured or pre-put together option, or try to do it themselves? How does that work into it?
Yeah, I don't think there's like any really nice, like you just drop it in a box and it's done. It ships to you on a pallet. I mean, in a great world, that would be right. But
Right. I was dreaming of that. I was kind of hoping that existed. I wish the answer is, oh yeah, just go get this. It's 9.95. It's easy. Don't worry about
you know what, James? If it existed, we wouldn't have jobs. So there you go.
it.
Something good
Oh,
to be
good.
said
Oh,
about
good.
that. We get to live another day. No, but what I would suggest is that we're moving out of this concept of where you have to buy everything best of breed and become your own systems integrator to saying, okay, I've got a set of strategic vendors. Those strategic vendors will supply a large portion of the technology, and then I can plop in best of breed where I think it's going to create differentiation for me, or where it just fundamentally doesn't exist in the other platforms. So I don't think we consolidate down into a one vendor. And I actually don't think people even have one strategic vendor. I think they have several strategic vendors and then a small portfolio of startups. Because if not, you are acting like a systems integrator and you've got to deal with the complexity of all the technologies having different development curves, and one thing breaks, you fix it, and then another thing breaks because of the first fix. So we're moving there, and I don't know if we'll see a global panacea, but hey, here we are.
Right.